There's Synth Drones. Today we're going to be asking the question, are vintage synthesizers worth it? Hi, I'm Pure Ambient Drone, and this is my channel where I blog about synthesizers. Hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, keep up with all of my synth adventures. Whew! And you know what? PureAmbientDrone.com is the place to be to find all my music and links to the places where I am associated with synthesizers. Oh, what a beautiful word. Synthesizer. Synthesizer. I love it. Let me straighten out here a little bit because we're going to be talking some serious business. Behringer has been kicking the vintage synthesizer market's butt for quite a while now. Kudos to Behringer. They have been cloning just about everything, and it makes me want to ask the question, are vintage synthesizers even worth it anymore? I don't know. Are they? I'm asking you because I don't have the answer. I do for myself. And in many cases, no. They're just not. I mean, I don't want to go out and buy an authentic Model D Moog when I can get a polyphonic Model D from Behringer. Why would I want to do that? I mean, Behringer is cloning all kinds of cool stuff now. I mean, there's even a rumor that they're cloning me. And no, it's true. The other day, my wife told me that she saw someone from Behringer snipping some of my hair while I was taking a nap. So I don't know. I mean, Behringer subscribes to this channel, so they might be actually thinking about cloning me. That'd be pretty cool. I could get twice as much work done, right? But yeah, Behringer, if you're watching this video, and I know you watch my videos, leave a comment below and let me know if I'm being cloned. I'd hate to run into myself one day and not realize it's me or how I got there because, yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, Behringer's cloning all of this stuff, and they're going to be cloning some more things. So you have to ask yourself, do you really want to spend a whole lot of money buying this vintage gear when you know that Behringer is going to be making it one day, or they might be. Now, you know, there's even a chance, okay, that Behringer is going to be making a Korg monopoly clone. Yeah, I mean, that's incredible. And you know what? I used to own one of those, so I will know. I mean, I really got to know that machine. And I know the sound of that machine, so I will know if they got it right or not. And so far, Behringer's been doing a pretty darn good job of getting it right. So you got to ask yourself, do you want to spend a lot of money on vintage gear that could break on you at any moment, and someone may or may not be able to fix it? If they can fix it, it's going to cost you more, more money. And then, or do you want to buy something that's already been cloned? But wait, there's more. Because think about it like this too. There are so many alternatives on the market right now. Okay? The Novation Summit, that thing sounds incredible. I mean, really, it does. It sounds really great. And it's $2,000 and change. I get it. But just think about this for a moment. When you get into the vintage gear market, you're hovering on some of the great machines that are out there between $1,000 and $2,000 anyway, unused stuff that's could be decades old. What is it? A Juno 106 can run you between $1,000 and $2,000. I mean, that's the asking price. And if someone was to pay that kind of money for a Juno 106, that's fine. Let them do it. But there are so many other great synthesizers out there. Over the holiday weekend, I think between Thanksgiving and a few days afterwards, we had local music store selling Korg Prologues, 16 voices for under $1,000. Now, why wouldn't somebody want to go out and grab something with built-in effects, with VCO voices that is much newer, that sounds great? Because a Korg Prologue does sound fantastic, okay? Or even a Prophet 6. You can get a Prophet 6 on the used market for around $2,000. I know the modules are much cheaper, and it will cost you a little bit more money if you want to get an actual Prophet 6. An OB6, you can pick those up used. These are all great synthesizers. And if you really want to go crazy, for the price of about 2 or 3 vintage synthesizers, you can go out and get yourself a Prophet X or Waldorf Quantum like I've got. You can spend your money in so many different directions. It's just kind of hard to justify anymore to buy a vintage synthesizer that pretty much just does one thing. Now, uh, in their defense, vintage synthesizers have an originality about them. And what they do fantastic depending on the synth. And you have to ask yourself, am I buying the sound I want or am I buying the features I want? Because vintage synths don't always have the features that the newer stuff is capable of doing. And that's just the plain truth with all that. But anyways, that's just my thought. That's what I was thinking about today as I was looking at some of the prices. Boy, it's hard to go through and look at some of these synthesizers and not want to buy something, right? Because, yeah, I'm a synth addict. But I did come into some really cool deals, this past week. But I'm not saying nothing. You guys are going to have to wait and see what is coming into the studio. This is so cool. I'm so excited about a synth that's coming in to this studio. But hey, I am Pure Ambient Drone. Leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button while you're here. And yeah, you know what? I apologize for this big microphone. My lapel mic isn't working exactly right. So I had to go back to this thing because the mic on the cell phone sucks. So please, no comments about the microphone, guys. Please, none of that. It's just silly to make a comment about that. We're just here to talk synthesizers. That's what this channel is about, not the RD20 microphone. Hey, keep calm and synth on.